and welcome back to the Midday Show. Our guest today is Rizarda. She's running for vice presidential candidate, and Muhi, who is running for presidential candidate. All right. Tell me, you guys. So, how's the campaign going, Muhi? How's it going?
I think we're off to a great start. There's been a lot of support from people on campus, people who want to run as senators, people in organizations who are asking us to come and talk to their meetings, and group members about what we believe in and what we want to see changed around campus. And we've been getting a great response from people.
Okay, all right, okay. So, Rizarda, you a female, since this is kind of female-centered today, I just wanted to know, how does it feel to be, running for, vice presidential candidate, Is it does it intimidate you, all these guys being around, and everything, or is it kind of whatever?
I think if anything, it encourages me because, I've been going here for 4 years and I've always thought about it, and I'm finally encouraged enough to do it. Half of our school is women. I think it's high time that we have more women in power. And if anything, I'd love the opportunity to show that a woman is just as capable of being an amazing vice president as anyone else. So I'm excited.
All right. So, what made you guys want to run anyways, Millie? What made you want to run?
Well, I've always been passionate about student causes and student organizations. Ever since I was a freshman, I was involved in a handful. 2 years ago, I was a senator for the School of Engineering, and last year I was the director of clubs and organizations. And that experience in student government led me to become the president of Amnesty International this current year. And I feel that all of these experiences combined have made me a leader, and I want to share my experiences and my plans for the university with the student body.
All right. Okay, and you?
And I'm right there with him. I've also been here for 4 years, and I've been involved in other organizations, president of some, and as well as a senator with student government, and I saw a lot of things that I thought that could be changed and a lot of things that could could be improved. And plus, as Muhi mentioned, going around and speaking to all the students, there's so much that we can do. And we have the passion, I think the motivation, and definitely the support. We have 50 senators running with us who are willing and ready to work. So that in itself was motivation enough for us.
I feel that student government is the vehicle for students to make a change, and it has great potential for across campus. There are many things that we can get accomplished as long as we have the same visions as administration and people in power at the university. I think that we'll be able to accomplish a lot of things.
All right. Okay. Cool. So, what do you all these, all these candidates are promising certain things, and everything. And I just want to know, just from my perspective, what do you think you guys can bring to the table that they can't? What do you?
Well, one of the things that we feel really passionate about is creating a sense of community on our campus. And that's why we chose our slogan to be Maize and Blue Party. Our school colors, you always see people around campus wearing Michigan stuff, and that sort of gives you an empowerment of being a student here at the university. And we want to take that and use it to broaden the whole community life here at the university, expand the athletics program. We just had a hockey team that went to nationals, beat the #1 seed in our rank, and then finished 8th in the nation. That's wonderful.
Wow.
So a lot of students don't know that.
I didn't even know they had a hockey team.
Exactly, and a lot of our students don't go to the games. They don't support anything that the athletics departments do. So we need to work on that with the student body and encourage them to partake in these wonderful activities here.
That's right. We need to have more tailgating parties,
Definitely.
It would be weird for hockey, though. Just a lot of drunk people running on the ice and everything. Not too good of an idea. Let's move on. So, anyways, tell me about this pushing. One of the things you wanted to do if you actually won the election is push back spring break. Why do you want to do that?
Well, after going to so many organizations and just talking to people on campus, we realized that it's one of the big issues, especially this time of the year. A lot of students feel that a lot of the other Southeast Michigan universities have their spring break in the spring. We're the only ones who have it at the end of February, and a lot of us have friends who go to Michigan State or Oakland or Wayne State, and it would be nice, especially as we are getting older, it'd be nice to actually go on spring break with our friends who don't go to this school.
Yeah.
So we feel that there's obviously a want, and we're hoping to talk to the other two campuses and hopefully get something going for next year.
Ah, it makes so much sense. I mean, all my friends were just like, you know, they're going to Western and everything like that, and they're just like, we going to Chicago. What you doing? I'm going to class. And it's just like, why are we the only people who have our spring break in the wintertime? It's snowing outside.
Exactly.
Like, no, this is they crazy.
Exactly.
No, yeah, I don't mean it to use them, dear Lord. But all right, okay. Let's see. You also talked about adding more outlets to like the lunchroom. How would we be able to like get that done? I mean, it's kind of like difficult.
I think that was an issue that was touched on by student government last year, but I think
Mm-hmm.
eventually the desire to want to do something about it kind of died down. We live in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, everyone has a laptop. And the building's new enough where I think it can be worked around. We're not saying there's going to be a laptop at every single location, but have more than two. I mean, do you realize one of them actually has a microwave plugged in? We only actually have one. And same thing with the library. A lot of students come here so that they can study, and they can't get on their laptops because there's a limited number of outlets. I think these are serious concerns that students have, and I don't think they're out of our reach. I think they're small enough that they can get accomplished, but yet significant enough that they'll make a difference in students' lives. So, we're hoping to talk to IT, obviously, and just the university, and, we're going to go through the proper channels we need to, but, the fact that we have the desire, I think, and the want to start getting some of these things accomplished, I think that's really a good start.
So, you have any campaign slogans? I would love to hear them.
Well, our party is called the Maize and Blue Party.
Mm-hmm.
So we have one with all of our senators. We say the Maize and Blue crew works for you. and for us too, we have one that says leadership you can trust, because our past experiences in organizations across campus, you can see that we've been in organizations who've been successful with events and such, and dedication. So we're really looking forward to working with, for, and along the students.
And we've really gotten a lot of positive feedback with our party name, as Mohi mentioned earlier, just going back to the university feel, which kind of goes along with getting rid of this commuter vibe. You see way too many students.
Girl.
Do you see, people the moment they leave class, they're on their cell phone, and some even eat lunch in their car. They don't even bother to come into the
That's
university
some crazy
center.
stuff, though.
You
It's
know,
like you plotting on the school or something, like they eat your sandwich. Like, no, get out the car. He's coming and eat stuff.
So we're trying to get away from that. So a lot of people are really embracing the Maize and Blue Party.
Okay.
Although it's called the party, the reason why we chose that is so that people understand that there are elections going on. Some people aren't aware of student government elections going on this time of the year, but it really is not political. If anything, it's all about bringing the students together and working on the student issues.
That is so sweet. Aww. Yeah, this school, this is the reason, like, I've had, like, a little bit of a problem with it, because, like, I went from, like, I don't know, like, I guess a real campus, like, being on the campus all the time, to, like, kind of a commuter school, and it was kind of, not kind of a commuter school, and it was, like, I call it, like, junior college. It was, like, a big old high school, people all sitting in their cliques and everything, and it's just, it sucks. And the parties, where are the parties? I want a party. Can you bring a party to this school? I need there to be parties. I need to be like bands. Bring that to them. I want y'all to bring that.
That's something that we're working on along with the athletics department. We want to bring a homecoming to the university.
Oh, thank you. Has there ever been a homecoming?
Not at our school.
Oh, that's crazy.
Other universities have them all the time. You always see their sport teams being showcased at the university, and we definitely need to bring that here to the university.
And more socials, because that's going to help bring, the social groups together, like you said.
Exactly.
A lot of people, I think, are, intimidated to approach one another, and we're past that. We're in college.
Yeah,
so.
we grown ass. We're grown people. So.
Grown women.
Yeah, I don't even want to go there about that. But yeah, it's like a huge. I change it. Not junior college. It's a monastery. Just eat, go to class. Crap. So anyway,
hopefully the Maize and Blue Party will change that, and things will get better, and we'll have more people interested on staying on campus, and eventually we'll hopefully have student housing, and then you can get that experience that you had at your other one.
That would be high.